I've used the analogy before of an animal in the wild. If that animal doesn't have any predator that's attacking them and all they have is prey, if all they have is support, if all they have is the ability to eat and to consume, they're going to go off and eat and consume, and they're eventually going to get extremely gluttonous and fat because they've got nothing to hold them accountable to run and defend themselves from. And eventually they're going to get so gluttonous and so fat where they're an extremely high calorie target for easy effort, and they're going to get targeted and they're going to eventually die out. And then in reverse, you can have that same animal that doesn't have prey. All it has is predator. All it has is challenge. All it has is difficulty. And it's constantly going to get chased, and it's constantly on defense, and it has nothing to consume. So it's going to become extremely skinny, emaciated, and it's eventually going to die out as well. So whenever we go into these extremes of support and challenge, or the extreme of positive and negative, or in the extreme of win and loss in a trader's perspective, then you eventually die out, you stunt your growth. But if that animal has an equal amount of prey, has an equal amount of things it can eat and consume, and it also has an equal amount of predator, things that it can run away from and defend itself from, that animal grows maximally. Because maximum growth and evolution happens on the border of prey and predator, on the border of support and challenge, on the border of win and loss. So as a trader out there, I see a lot of traders have unrealistic expectations that they want to win all the time. They want to constantly be winning. They want to avoid loss. They want to seek win. And I usually stop them and say, first and foremost, that's unrealistic. Every trader is going to oscillate between win and loss. That's just part of the game of playing in a probability model. And secondly, why do you even want that? Go in there and have a look at when you lose, go and have a look at how that holds you accountable to grow. Because just like we go back to the analogy with that animal, if you're constantly winning and you're constantly consuming and having that prey there, that support of in the analogy, the winning, you're going to become extremely gluttonous and fat. You're going to become extremely complacent, and you're going to stunt your growth. So we need the losses, we need the challenge in there to hold us accountable to grow. We need the challenge there to hold us accountable to evolve and create new processes and new structures and new ways to become better at what we do. So those traders, a lot of the traders who have unrealistic expectations in themselves, don't recognize that losing is essential. It's essential for growth. It's essential for evolution. It's an essential part of a trader's journey. And at the end of the day, in my perspective, I think it should be welcomed. I think it should be endured, because at the end of the day, it's what's going to help you go to the next level.